Steady. Hello, girls. Lovely to see you.
Hi.
Hello.
Right, so let's talk. And today we're going to do, let's talk about time. And the first question is for Lily. Are you ready, Lily? I'm just going to move this down to the bottom. What does time seem to pass more quickly as you get older? Why does time seem to pass more quickly as you get older? Do you agree? Maybe you don't.
I agree because time for me I think it pass more quickly now than before. Many years ago, I felt that the day was slowly. But now I think the life is passing very quickly.
So
And
you get this sensation, no, that time is passing you by. So time is passing you by. Everything is going very quickly, no? And when you were younger or years ago, years ago, you felt like it was going to, maybe because it's only an idea, maybe because you're enjoying yourself now. And maybe that's why time is moving so quickly. It's only an idea. And when you're not enjoying yourself, time goes slow. It's a possibility, no? Right, Linda, let's see what you have. Do you wear a watch? How do you find out what time it is, Linda?
Yes, in the past I used to wear a watch, but since we have smartphones, we tend to forget about the watch sometimes. So it depends on the days. For example, when I have like a meeting or something like this, I like to wear a watch when I have to meet people. But usually I don't I don't do it every day.
So would you say you wear the watch as an accessory of jewelry rather than its practicality?
Yes. Nowadays, yes, as we can get the time with our smartphone, so we
So it
don't
just looks
really need a
something
watch.
elegant, no? Maybe you look more elegant
Yeah,
if you're wearing
just
a
for
watch.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Right. So it's part of your jewelry to look
Yes.
smart or elegant is when you put a watch on. I can't wear a watch.
Yes.
It annoys me here on my wrist. So I'm thankful that we can use the phone for the time. And I don't think I have a watch, to tell you the truth. Maybe when I was younger I did, but I don't know now. Right, Jennifer, your question. Do you have any good techniques for organizing your time?
Yes, I try to create a schedule every week. Trying to decide what I'm going to do every day during the next week. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but at least I make a list of my plans or my projects, what I need to get finished for next week. Otherwise, I'm going to leave things for the last moment, and that's not
a good idea, no? So
that's
you
not
like
such a
to
good
have a schedule. Do you write it down or keep it in your head?
No, I try to write it down.
Right.
Because
So
otherwise I forget.
yeah, no, because when I go to bed, this is a problem. I'm just thinking now, maybe I should write it down and this would empty my mind and I would be able to sleep more relaxed maybe, because I'm thinking tomorrow I have to do. And I do plan my day because it helps me, no? Maybe I only do 2 of the 3 things I had in mind, but I do make a schedule. It helps me keep on top of everything. But maybe I will start to write things down on a paper or in a little book, and then I can forget about it, no? Because it's in my head all night when I'm sleeping. Tomorrow, don't forget you have to do this and that, no? Lily, how do you like to use your free time?
My free time, sometimes I like to watch a movie or maybe YouTube videos, or maybe sleep a little bit sometimes.
Right, so you'd like to watch a film or a movie or even sleep, just whatever you feel like it sounds, no? Whatever you're feeling at that moment, that's what you like to do, no? As you have
Yeah.
more free time, because you said you are retired. So my problem, I don't know. I have I think 7 years left to retirement age, but I keep saying to my girls, I'm going to take a gap year and try it, not to see what it's like. But people said I would get bored if I retired. And I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I don't know. It's an opinion, no?
No, I'm busy. I am more no, I'm busier than before.
Socially, I would imagine, no? Socially busy. Oh, right. Okay, then. Maybe that's what I need, a bit of razzmatazz in my life, no? A bit of socializing. Linda, why do we set deadlines for work activities?
I think that if we don't, we will never finish the work. Maybe we will be just procrastinating and let it for tomorrow and so on, and the work will be never finished.
So we need to set deadlines so we take the project or our work more seriously, and things don't take too long, no? Yes,
Yes,
with my
exactly.
work, it doesn't sound very nice, no, but I asked them to do something, and I kind of said, well, if you can do it by Friday. I mean, if they didn't, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But I try and say something because I know they will take longer. They will relax too much, no? And things
Yes.
won't get done. Linda, do you find deadlines helpful?
Yes, they can be helpful to put maybe a schedule and do our work at time and to be more organized in our work.
Right. So it depends on our job or what we do every day. It's important to have deadlines or not. Maybe if you're working for a company, it's important, no? Right, Jennifer, is it important to get up and go to bed? I'm imagining, I don't know, but I'm imagining, for example, here we go. I forgot the second part. Is it important to get up and go to bed at the same time every day?
Well, sometimes we can make exceptions, like the weekend. In the weekends, we can, or maybe if we are on holidays, we can try to make an exception. But yes, I think it's important to have a routine. It's good for the brain. It helps you sleep better. And the next day when you get up, you will be more productive. And not only more productive, but I think it's better for your brain because you have taken a good rest and you have a habit.
I don't know. I feel lost if I haven't got a schedule. For example, during the summer, well, I also had COVID, so that didn't help either. But now I have started work again. I don't need the alarm clock. My body wakes up for me. And also, I am serious with myself to go to sleep at 12 o'clock every night. I don't go earlier because I only sleep 4 to 5 hours. But I do force myself to go to sleep by 12 o'clock. If I fell asleep before, well, okay. But after 12, I am not for anybody to answer them, to talk to them or anything. So I do try to have the same time to go to bed. Like you said, Jennifer, at the weekend, it doesn't matter. So we can do what we want. But in the week, when I'm working, I try to go to bed and I wake up at the same time every day. Right, Linda. Lily, how
Lily.
important is it to arrive on time, Lily?
Well, it's very important arrive on time to everywhere, and when you have an appointment or yes, it's for me it's very important. Only sometimes with, for example, there's a lot of traffic. Maybe you need to let to
Let the other person know.
yeah, to let the person know. But yes, it's very important to arrive on time.
Yeah. So, for example, do you set off before time so you will arrive on time, or do you hope everything will turn out okay? For example, when I go to work, I go early just in case something happens on the way, or I walk a little bit slower so I'm not late.
Yeah. For example, when I was working, I always arrived early because I was the boss, and it was for me very important to give them the example.
Yeah, that's it. So as you were the boss, well, I try to give a good example to my workers. I always arrive early, and they always arrive 5 minutes later. And I'm thinking, oh, should I say something? Oh, but I'm going like this. I'm wanting to say something and I'm thinking about it. But I arrive at least 15 minutes before time. And they always arrive 5 minutes after time. And I'm going, I want to say something. Should I say something or not? Right, Linda, do you ever feel anxiety about being late for something?
Of course, when I think that I am late or I am not exactly in time, I feel like nervous, and it's not a good feeling. And it happened to me to arrive a little bit late in a country where the appointment and time is very important, in Switzerland. I went there and I got lost in the road, and I had 10 minutes. I arrived 10 minutes late, and I felt like ashamed and
oh dear,
nervous.
embarrassed or ashamed.
Embarrassed. Yeah, embarrassed.
Just out of curiosity, I know we can't generalize really, but your country, is it famous for being on time or for being late? The people who live there?
I think for being late.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Lily, what about your country? Not generalizing for everybody, but what?
In general, I think it's famous to be late.
It's normal to be late. Oh no. Okay, so they always are punctual and they arrive on time. And Jennifer, what about the Spanish? Are they famous for arriving on time or for being late?
For being late. Yeah, that's like a stereotype they have about Spanish people.
Yeah. Do you remember the saying, Jennifer, mañana, no? When you want them to do something, they say tomorrow. And I think, oh, tomorrow. Jennifer.
It's like, no, I was only going to say it's like in the movie Gone with the Wind, when Scarlett O'Hara says at the beginning, at the end of the movie, she says something like, I'll think about it tomorrow, or something like that. And she is always leaving important decisions for another moment.
I'm trying to remember that film, but I think she was very light-headed, not that she didn't take certain things very serious, but that was because of her upbringing, because I think she was a spoiled little girl, not because of the money they had. And then life
Yes.
changed, no? Right, Jennifer, how many times do you check the time every day?
I try not to do it very often, because if I check the time, I will get really stressed out. If I have something important, maybe I check it more often. Like I need to get an important email, or I need to go to a certain place and I don't want to be late. But in general, I try not to be so obsessed checking the time constantly.
I check the time a lot when I'm working. For example, I have to get up at a certain time, have my breakfast at a certain time, go to swimming classes, have my lunch. So everything is programmed to do my things during the day. So that's what I like to do at the weekend, is really not look at the time. That for me is a luxury, not to look at the time. Lily, do you ever waste time? What do you think? What do you think you do? Why you, oh, sorry, I can't even speak now. Why do you think that? So, do you think you waste time first?
Sometimes, yes.
And what do you think when you waste the time? Do you think anything?
Yeah, I think I am sure that I ever waste time when I check my the new Facebook.
Oh,
No, Facebook,
social
no,
media.
social media. Facebook, no, I don't like it. Maybe Instagram, but sometimes I can pass in Instagram. I don't on Instagram, maybe I don't know, almost an hour, and for me it's ever waste time.
But when you're doing that, how do you feel? Do you feel guilty? You're enjoying it? What do you feel when you're going like this with your finger?
I feel guilty, but I am on the telephone, on the cell phone.
No, because I've heard about it that once someone goes like that with their finger, then they feel the habit of moving their finger down, and they could spend hours there. I've heard about it when people talk about it on podcasts. And Linda, how do you waste time?
Yes, it happened to me, as everyone, I think. And of course, since I subscribe to Facebook, because I don't have any other social media, I have only Facebook. And that's why I decided to not check my phone when I wake up in the morning until I finish all my chores and my work. Then I check my Facebook.
Ah, right. And you, Jennifer, do you waste time? And how do you feel if you do?
Yes, I also waste time with my cell phone. Now I try to spend my time on something more productive, but when I waste that time, I'm not really aware about it. It's like time passes so fast. It's like time flies, and sometimes we are not aware of all the minutes that have been wasted.
Yeah, I think there's many opinions about this. Like Linda said, if you have a way of doing everything you need to do, and then you can enjoy your hour or whatever of wasting your time on social media. But what can't happen is you do your social media and you don't do your things. I don't think that would be a good idea. Right then, girls, thank you for helping me talk about time. So, bye, Lily. Bye, Linda. And bye, Jennifer.
Bye, and thank you.
Bye.
Bye, girls.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.